is Estelle Kone, and I'm from Burkina Faso, which is a small African country on the west side. So I've been in the US for now 12 years. First came for my master and my PhD, all of it in industrial engineering. And at the moment I work for Goldman Sachs, so I write mathematical models to quantify how much risk we take. So I told you that I come from Burkina Faso, and the education system is, so it's an old French colony, so our education system is French. And when you are going to high school, you have the ability to choose what specialty you want to study in high school. So, for example, science if you want to be a doctor, or math and technology if you want to later become an engineer. And so the person who at the time came to speak to us in middle school told us, oh, there is this field, it's, it's heavily focused on math, physics, and technology, and girls cannot succeed because it's too hard. And I mean, even at such young age, I thought it was so silly that the only reason I couldn't do it was because I was a girl. So I just decided to do it, to prove it that I could. So it has been 6 years now that I'm at Goldman. Spent my first 3.5 years in what you call controllers modeling, but essentially trying to assess how traders are thinking about the price of financial products. So it's like you have a phone in your pocket, you might think that it's worth $500, but the day you're going to go to sell it, if nobody is willing to buy it for more than, say, $100 or $150, then what you thought all along that you had 500 in your pocket is actually only worth $100. So you always want to market and understand on average how much are people willing to pay for the financial product you are selling or buying. So that's what I was doing my first 3.5 years. And later on got asked to move to a different team and build a quantitative team to assess how much risk we were taking in our asset management division. When I was finishing up my master and thinking about getting my PhD, I started looking for funding, and because when you are an international student, that's one of the challenges. So I literally just went on the internet and was looking for what was out there and what I could possibly apply for. And AAUW was maybe like the only institution at the time that was offering grants for international students. For me, it was the starting point of everything, as in, I told you how, right after grad school, I joined Goldman, but it was because I had a degree that was allowing me to distinguish myself and be a viable candidate. So AAUW was right there at the beginning, allowing me to get that PhD, and later on, opening up doors for other professional opportunities. Recently, I was able to participate in a panel on gender equity, and whether you are talking about somebody who works in finance like me, or in the tech field like Google, I think we'll all agree that these are male-dominated fields, and the only way that we can get ahead is to first recognize what are the challenges that women meet. Once we know what the problem is, then now discuss what potential solutions are, because we don't want that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we are still discussing the same problem and saying, women are paid less, and if you look at in the C-suite, there are very few women. Like, we know now what the issues are, so it's good to have really a forum when we can discuss potential solutions.